In this video, we're going to be talking about a 19-year-old guru. Yes, you heard me right. 19-year-old guru, Caleb Maddix. No longer do we have 30-something gurus or 20-something gurus. Now we have teenage gurus. Our gurus are getting younger and younger every single day. Now you may be wondering, he's only 19, maybe we should just leave the kid alone. Well, I have a couple problems with that. First off, I did count, and over the past week, I've received his YouTube ad trying to get me to join his webinar to sell his $1,000 course to me 27 times while I was watching YouTube videos. This kid is spending a boatload of money, probably $100,000 over the past couple of months, to get people to sign up for his $1,000 course. Again, the course is $1,000, and it teaches you a method that you can't actually make money on. We're going to go over the course in a little bit, but the course teaches you something that you can no longer do. You can no longer make money doing this, but he has no problem spending hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to get people to sign up and pay him $1,000 so he can teach them a method that you can't actually use to make money in 2020. So like I said, we're talking about the YouTube guru, Caleb Maddix. If you don't know who this is, we're going to talk about him, and then we're going to talk about his course and why you should not buy it, because you can actually make money doing it. So Caleb Maddix, unlike the other gurus we have talked about in the past, Kevin David, Dan Locke, they've sort of become gurus and adopted the scammy ways over time. Caleb Maddix has actually grown up in the guru lifestyle. Actually, his father is somewhat of a guru himself. I'm not going to go too much into his family, but needless to say, Caleb has been in the guru lifestyle his entire life. In fact, he's had a YouTube channel for over 8 years at this point, and there are videos of him, spewing off all of these basic guru talking points that they always talk about since he was a little kid, basically about 13 or 14 years old, talking about all these guru ways and all these ways to make money and how you should listen to him, the 13 and 14-year-old, and he gives financial advice and stuff like that. Now, why anyone, any adult, 20, 30, 40-something would be taking financial advice from a 13-year-old, I don't really know. If you did take financial advice from a little kid like that, you should probably, check yourself into a mental hospital or something, but because you really shouldn't be taking financial advice from little children. But that's besides the point. So Caleb Maddix has been around for a long time. He's been doing this for a long time. One of his most famous videos on his channel, I'll have a link to his channel if you actually want to take it out yourself, but one of his most famous videos was this fake phone call he did when he was about 14 years old, where he was selling, supposedly he was talking to someone and trying to get them to sign up for his product and send him about $100,000. And it's this incredibly fake phone call, but here, go ahead and take a quick look at it.
Listen, I agree with you 100%. I really do. Listen, $10,000 is a lot of money. I agree on that. But let me ask you a question. If right now your wife went up to you and said, if you hand Caleb a $10,000 check, he'll hand you a $100,000 check, would you end up doing this deal? I love it. Yeah, of course you would. It's a no-brainer, right? Yeah, you would. But that's the thing, though. I'm doing that for you. You're going to hand me a $10,000 check. I'm going to come up and speak for your company. I'm going to motivate them. I'm going to inspire them. I'm going to give them practical tips on how they can increase their sales and how they can perform better. And within a month to 2 months, the tips that I give in my speech, they will apply and make you $100,000.
So if you don't know, these fake phone calls, these fake sales calls were actually very popular on YouTube about 2-3 years ago. So that's why he did this video. Dan Locke does these videos all the time where he does these fake phone calls where he gets people and he says the most ridiculous things in these sales phone calls that would never actually work in real life, but because it's all scripted for his YouTube channel, of course he always gets the sale. Grant Cardone is another one who does these fake sales calls all the time. So Maddix did this as this 14-year-old. Personally, I mean, I watched like a couple of minutes of it, and you can obviously tell it's fake, at least to me. Go ahead and watch it if you want to, but it's very clear this is fake. So he's been doing this fake guru thing for a long time, and now he's trying to sell his $1,000 course by promoting it in YouTube ads. Now, Caleb's course, I'm actually going to have a link to his webinar down below if you want to check it out. I'm not promoting his course. I'm not getting any money if you click on it. I'm just putting it there to be fair so people can look at it, not just take my advice, and you can actually look at it yourself and think, you can see if you think it's real or if it's a scam yourself. So I will have a link to that, but if you don't want to check it out, I'll tell you what it is. Basically, it's a long, hour-long webinar that you have to watch like all the other gurus do, and he promotes his product on how to become incredibly rich through YouTube. He promotes this product. All you have to do is follow his simple steps, and he will teach you how to make millions of dollars on YouTube. Now, he calls his method the YTA method. The YTA method, how to make millions of dollars on YouTube, and he's selling you the course for the low price of only $9.97, so basically $1,000. And his method, you can't actually use in 2020. So I actually watched this for you so you don't have to. And basically the entire project is going to sites like Reddit. If you don't know what Reddit is, it's basically a forum. There's all these different types of forum posts. Some of them are funny, some of them are cringy. Basically, you go to sites like Reddit and you copy paste what is written on Reddit, and you make YouTube videos where the text appears on screen, and you don't even have to show your face in the video. You don't even have to talk. You can use a computer to actually say the words of the written text on the screen. And that's all you do. You just copy paste from Reddit, post it on YouTube, make millions of dollars.
Have you ever accidentally come across a Reddit post that was about you or someone you know? If so, how did that go? Girlfriend's account where she was asking for advice on how to mend our relationship. I never told her I knew her name. It's a very specific inside joke event in her life and all the details match. And I made it a point not to creep.
Now, there's a couple problems with this method. First off, a lot of other people are already doing this. If you just type in Reddit video or anything like that into YouTube, you'll find at least half a dozen, probably 50 or more channels that are doing this. They're doing text-to-speech videos where they just copy, they find funny post on Reddit and post it on YouTube in text format and have a robot speak the voice. And they've already gotten hundreds of thousands of views and hundreds of thousands of subscribers from doing this over the past 2 and 3 years. So if you're starting out trying to do this, going up against these guys who already have 500,000 subscribers, you won't be able to compete with that. The second major issue with this is that you can't actually make money doing this anymore. And the real reason is because YouTube changed their policy in late 2019, and they made it against monetization rules to be able to make robot voice videos. So having a text-to-speech read off text and just having text on your screen, you can no longer do that on YouTube. At least you can't get monetized doing that. You can still put those videos on the internet if you want to, but you won't be able to monetize those types of videos with ads anymore. Now, some of these older channels, they've had some of these videos up before this rule was in effect, so some of them still do have ads running on those types of videos, but if you were to start this today, you would not make any money from this method. So this copy and paste method that he's trying to promote will not make you money. It's absolutely ridiculous that he's charging $1,000 trying to teach people a method that doesn't actually make you any money. And one of the main problems with his course is it actually tries to feed on people's laziness, because text-to-speech and just copy-pasting stuff you find on Reddit and putting it on the screen is one of the laziest ways to make YouTube videos. There's YouTube creators who spend hours, hundreds of hours, just trying to make one video and trying to copy-paste videos and put them up there from Reddit like that. It takes you probably an hour or two to do, so it's incredibly lazy. So it's trying to feed on people's laziness and saying, hey, all you have to do is an hour's worth of work and you can become incredibly wealthy doing it. It's just not the case. You can't actually make money with this method anymore. So it's really crazy he's trying to sell this $1,000 course, trying to teach people how to do this, when basically you can actually find this information for free on lots of YouTube channels. But copy and paste is not how you want to create YouTube videos. This is my third YouTube channel that I have made. I have tried copy and paste videos in the past when I first started out a long time ago, and those just don't work. You're not going to become incredibly successful making copy paste videos. You have to put a lot more effort into your videos than actually just doing that. So there you go, Caleb Maddix. If you do see this video, Caleb, if you see this video, please stop showing me your ad. I've seen it 27 times in the past week, and quite frankly, I really hate it at this point. So please stop showing it to me, and please stop trying to sell a $1,000 course teaching people how to use a method that you can't actually make money anymore. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a comment. Do you support Caleb Maddix? Do you support him that he's a hustler and he's just trying to make money, or should he not be promoting this scam at all? I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Thanks, everyone, and have a fantastic day.